Okay, welcome to me ranking every single new Mega. Again, I'm going to go by goated. As you can see there, goated, amazing, great, indifferent, and bad, don't really care. I think don't care and indifferent are two different things. Like indifference is it could go either way for me. Like I take it or leave it. Don't care is I literally just, it's not a horrible design, but it's just not for me. So first up, we got AZ's Float, the Eternal Float. This, I know I've seen lots of people complain about this, about why it's just the flower and not the actual Pokemon that Mega evolves. I like it. I don't think it's amazing. I don't think it's goated. It's not indifferent. I actually kind of think it's cool that its power somehow transforms into the flower. So I'm actually going to give this one like right there. It's great. It's just right there, middle of the road. Next up, we got Skarmory. Now, this is one of those where I love I love Skarmory. I had a Wonder Guard Skarmory in my in one of my series, and it just couldn't die because of that. It was so good because it has like two weaknesses, right? But I know, again, lots of people love this. For me, I'm actually like, it's not a bad design. I think I'm indifferent about it. There's something about it that they could have just done more with. Like, to me, it just feels like they made it gold, right? And gave it more spikes. I don't know, like, maybe they could have added more wings. Maybe they could have made its armor a little bit better because, you know, he's steel type. Or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, it's not the greatest. It's indifferent for me. Next up, we got Mega Phalanx. Now, this one, I actually think I might take a little bit of flack for. I think this guy is amazing. I love that they are this, like, soldier unit in a row, and they come together to become an actual unit, right? Like, I think it's neat. This is one of those designs where I actually think simple works for it. I love that I also love the one, like, I know it's hard to see on here. But like there's one in the middle that's struggling to hold them up, and I actually kind of love that. Again, a little neat attention to detail for me. Next up, we got Mega Clefable. Now, Mega Clefable. This to me, I feel also like it's indifferent. I don't know why. Like, I love the wings. I think the wings are neat, but the hat part, the top, it doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. I feel like Clefable is one of those Pokemon. Like, to me, it makes sense. It has little wings. It made the wings better, but I feel like they could have done something more with it. Like, it's a fairy type, you know? Like, it changed its typing. It's Clefable. Like, it's such a cool, I think at least a cool mon. Oh, Hawk's saying hi over here. He wants to go outside. I don't know if you can see him, but there he is. He wants to say hi. I know. I feel like they could have done some more. With it. Next up, I think probably the most controversial one here, I think, and that is Mega Feraligatr. Now, I get the complaint. People always sit there and go, "Hey, Hawk, he looks like a toilet seat lid put up," which, you know what, I agree with. However, I actually like it, especially with the animation. Like, again, a lot of these Pokemon, I'm not going just solely on looks. But I also have to go with their animation because that changes a little bit too, right? For me, I'm definitely going to put this one in the great category. I think it's fine. Again, they could have done something better. Could have done more with it, in my opinion. But I definitely think that Mega Feraligatr is fine. But it's the animation that gives it that redeeming quality. Now, Frostlass. Mega Frostlass. This, to me, doesn't look like a Mega. It looks like a Gigantamax. I will be honest. It does not. However, I love it. Frostlass was I love Frostlass as a Pokemon, and I actually think this is a goated one. This one, to me, feels more like they lean kind of into the lore where it's the Pokemon that, like, it's on the mountain and it's a lost lady and it takes them in, and it kind of gives it that, like, lost lady mythical kind of goddess vibe. And like I said, I know it feels more definitely more, what's the word I was going to say again, Dynamaxy than Gigantamaxy, but I still love it. I think this was, they nailed this design. I think it was awesome. I think it encapsulates the Pokemon is kind of what I think. Same with like the Phalanx. I think that encapsulates the Pokemon. I think they could have done more, a little bit more with it. The Phalanx one, but I think it captures the feeling of the Pokemon. Next up, we got one that I never thought would get a Mega, and I think is such an underrated Pokemon. I really do, and that is Scrafty. This Pokemon, again, it's called the Hoodlum Pokemon. This just makes sense for it. I definitely going to put it in the GOATed category as well. I definitely love that they just kind of gave us some clothes. They made it look like that punk skater kind of person that, at least for me growing up in the 90s and 2000s, kind of was that, and that encapsulates that emo kind of, that dark fighting kind of person, that guarded guarded soul that's actually genuinely sweet, but if you get on the wrong side, don't, you know. That's at least how I feel with it. I love that encapsulation of it. It's awesome. Now we got Mega Dragalge. Again, another Pokemon that Dragalge that just, I don't know, it just kind of gets forgotten about a lot. And I'm definitely, I like it. I think it's neat. I don't think it's great. I don't know, like, to me, this is one of those, I feels a little bit of an over design, if that makes sense to people. Sometimes you can go too far under and too far over, and I think this is one of those over designed Pokemon where I'm actually going to go with it's more of a indifferent for me. I realize, I guess, don't care is going to be indifferent, so I might actually just change that to right now to bad. I realize indifferent is kind of for me don't care, so that's where I'm gonna go with it. It's indifferent. I don't think it's bad. I get where they went with it, but again, it's that piece of it's over designed a little bit, I think, but it works in a way. Now Mega Starmie. Mega Starmie. This Pokemon is definitely gonna go on the bad tier list. Because I think it's more of a lazy design for me. I don't hate it, right? I don't hate it because once I've learned that the lore is kind of based off of Japanese horror and those monster kind of things, I see it. I see where they were going with it. But Starmie is such an iconic Pokemon. It's Misty's Pokemon. Like, come on. There's so much more you could do with this. You could give it more encrusted jewels. You could make the armor better. Heck, you could give it a 3rd star behind it or in front of it, right? Like, I don't know. To me, again, that's that piece of it. It could go either way, but I think it's lazy. I'm giving it the bad design. I don't think I'm going to get too much flack for it. Maybe people would say the indifference. But again, looking on this list, it's going goated, amazing, great, indifferent, then bad. And I'm not really indifferent about it. Like I know when I first saw it, I hated it. And my friend's like, what the heck is that monstrosity? And I go, I kind of love it because it's so bad. It's endearing, especially seeing the animation and walking. It's creepy. It's horror. I get it, but I don't know. It just is what it is for me. Next up, we got Mega Emboar. Now, if you're part new to this channel or long term, you know I am hunting shiny Emboar in Pokemon Black and White in a shorts format. I'm doing it 3 minutes, so I've had to incorporate speed up in that sort of thing in the action replay, things like that because of that. So I actually think this Pokemon is fine. I actually think it's gonna like fine. So I think I'm gonna go in like the great category. I feel like this is a bit of an over design, right? Like to me, it's a pig. It's a fighting pig. Why did it get a sword all of a sudden? It doesn't. It just, some of the things that they created with it that doesn't really work for me. Like I love the big, sorry everyone. I love the bigger flame. I love the bigger tusk because it's a pig, but the standing up in the statue, like, I don't know, it would have been cool if they would have gotten this guy back on the fours and like flame, like almost like a Typhlosion, more flames like coming from his beard to his back, like the this is one of those, like, I think fire types, when they go mega, like they did with Mega Charizard, right? They gave the design itself was simple, but they gave the flames. They encapsulated the fire, the fierceness of it. This doesn't necessarily capture that fierceness of it. Now, a Pokemon that I love. Obviously, I love a lot of these because there's some great, awesome Gen 5 Pokemon in this new generation. And Gen 5, as you know, is one of my favorites. I should do a Pokemon game ranking list soon at 1.2. But Venipede, Whirlipede, and Scolipede, I love them. They were Gen 5. I remember playing them, and my friend, I wrote it off. Me and my friends would create, like, we would do gym leaders, and he went poison. And he went with, obviously, the Scolipede. It just destroyed me because the Scolipede here, wow, I just lost my train of thought. It's so good, right? It's so powerful. Roll out, and it's got bite, it's got poison. It's so good. I actually really think this design is good. I'm actually putting it in the great category, not quite the amazing. I love what they did. They gave it legs, like the 2 legs. It almost looks like a centaur to me. I think it's a bit over designed. One of those things, right? And they gave it kind of a shell. I think it's great for it. I don't think it's amazing, right? But I that's kind of where I'm going to go. And now my favorite starter from Gen 2, Meganium. Let's be honest. At first, I didn't know how I felt about Meganium, because I know lots of people, you know, they harp on Meganium and say how, like, Meganium's got 1 typing, it's one of the worst starters out there. The stats are fine, it doesn't have very good moves, level up moves, but the Mega gave it a fairy typing, which everyone knew that's what it needed, and that's what it was going to do, and I'm glad they did that. I like this design. I think I'm going to give it an amazing design, because this is, again, one of those that I think was simple, but works, right? It grew that flower, right? To me, this is similar to Mega Charizard, where all they really did was just enhance the flame and change its color, like Mega Charizard X, right? I love Mega Charizard X, but it's really just a bluish black Charizard with better flames. That's really all it is. And that's what this is to me too. This is where I think that simple actually pays off as well, right? It's just nice, it's neat, and it's just, I'm so glad it's back, and it's getting the love. I love seeing the people love this Pokemon, and I just want to see more of it. Next up, we got Pyroar. This one, in all honesty, I'm completely indifferent about. I'm just going straight to it. It's, again, I like that all they did was do something with the mane. And again, at first, I realized, I'm like, the main, like, and then again, you learn about it. It's a Japanese kanji. I don't remember which one, for like Emperor or Fire or something. Like, it's one of those Japanese kanjis. I forget which one off the top of my head. And so it works. I get what they did. But this is, and again, it's a line, the main, it works. It makes sense. It's simple. But I don't know. I feel like there is something missed in this opportunity for this Pokemon. I don't know what it is. It's also everyone's arch nemesis in zone is 15, I believe. Area zone 15, where the Pride, you walk in and they just earth power you and you die immediately because it's so hard. But that's kind of where I think this goes, is it's indifferent, because if I would not have known that this was a Japanese kanji and I just saw it, I could take it or leave it, and that's kind of where it is for me. Now, another controversial one, Greninja. Well, Greninja. Again, a lot of people think this was a lazy design, right? It was just kind of giving him a star, flipping him up, changing his colors. But again, if I compare to some of the old ones, like Mega Charizard, that's pretty much, they didn't flip him up, but pretty much all they did was change his colors and gave him a blue flame. That's literally all they did with Pokemon X, right? And people love it. I think this is actually a great Pokemon. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's great. I like the concept. I like seeing it upside down, spinning, and all of that. It's neat. It's cool. Definitely. Do I think they could have done more with it? Probably. Right? It's a ninja Pokemon, and I don't know. I guess ninjas love to be upside down. I don't know. I get the Ninja Star. It's just that Greninja is one of those Pokemon where there's so much hype about it, right? Because you got regular Greninja, you got Ash Greninja, and now you got Mega Greninja. He's the only Pokemon that has an Ash variant. So I feel like the expectations were way up here, right, for everything, and I think they were just like they were just here for it, like just below it. That's my thought. As you see, I moved the order so I can do the starters together as well. Mega Delphox. Oh my goodness, that is goated. I think that to me encapsulates it. Again, I love Delphox. Delphox was my starter in X and Y, and look at it. I love Delphox. Delphox is, I love it. I love Fire Psychic. It's a great, you know me, I love the fire typing. It's that to me encapsulate. It clear as day. Was it a sorcerer or a wizard, depending on how you want to encapsulate it, right? Because some wizards have one, some sorcerer, depending on the lore where you go. Who cares? Whatever. It's magic. It's a magical fire wizard, in my opinion. And I think that's so cool that it like leaned. This is where I think, again, the Pokemon leaned into the lore of it with the design, right? We know Fennekin loves to chew on sticks, and it needs that, where I think like with the floette, right? Like the accompaniments of it. It needs those sticks to chew, to grow, to get what it needs. And I love that it's turned into something that it was as a child, kind of chewing and like the sustenance of it. And that it just absolutely made it to like a broom and a wand at the same time. It's so good. Mega Chestnut. Now, Chestnut is one of those Pokemon that, again, take it or leave it. It was there. I feel like very few people, it was their favorites in that trio. And no one, I think, really hates Chestnut. I think they just, But this Mega, I actually think this Mega is amazing. Call me crazy, but I actually think this is a pretty good Mega. It keeps it simple. No capes, because it's cape. I had to say it. They gave it a cape kind of thing. And it keeps it simple. It makes it more like an armadillo, in my opinion, where it's not as spiky. The armor's more rounded, more shield-like, and it looks like, again, I would love this. I can't wait to actually see the actual game animation and not the renderings of the videos. Like, I actually want to see him in the game, in my game, and see if like you use like protect or something, he like goes into a shell or something like that. I think that might bump it up a bit. So for now, it's at least there. And again, it encapsulates that Pokemon. Mega Dragonite, another very controversial one, right? Again, another one of those Pokemon that has such good history in with people's hearts, and that the lore is like the expectation is here. And I feel like this Pokemon, no matter what, for most people, it was so high that no matter what they did, people are going to hate it. I actually love it. I don't think it's quite goated. I think it's amazing. That's where I'm putting it right now, in the amazing section, because it's just about there. I love the little extra wings on it. I kind of wish the wings on the back were actually bigger than its head. Like, I wish it went, because it to me, this definitely leans more into the Dratini Dragonair role. Like, if you look at its tail, it's got the pearl back, and I know, again, the lore with it, with the Japanese lore in it, there's a big thing about it, about how it's seeking this pearl and wants to get the wings. I don't know it all off the top of my head. Look it up. It's actually kind of neat. So that's why I like that they brought the pearl back, and the wings on the head I think are fine. Like, I think if the wings would have been on the back and brought those wings out a little bit more, I think it could have gone up to the goated, but on the head, they're fine. I actually like it. Next up, another, I think, controversial one. I actually think Victory Bell here is great. I love the concept of it, right? Like, I love that they leaned into that heavy kind of bulbous plant that has such acid in it, right? Like, they made it more acidic, that just needs to explode. I wish they didn't make it look like it's actually choking itself, right? Like, that seems weird, because it's just going to explode. Because don't you think if you have an upset stomach, you want to explode? I don't know. Like, the lore wise, it's again, take it or leave it, right? But I actually like the design. Again, it's simple, gave it its leaves, kind of leaned into the plant design of it, for sure. And next up is one when I was playing the game, I'm like, man, I wish Mega Excadrill had, because I didn't spoil myself. I wish Mega Excadrill had a Mega, because I love Excadrill as well. And lo and behold, they gave it one. And again, this one to me, I think is amazing. I love it. I think it leaned into exactly what it is. Like Drill Run, those three comes together and it spins and it just goes. That's awesome. So awesome, in my opinion. I love the fact that they, again, are leaning into like moves or like their almost like Drill Run is almost like his signature move, right? Let's be honest. And very like, he's a mole. He is a drill. Leaning into the lore. I love when they lean into the lore, and you can absolutely see that they lean into the lore, whereas like the other ones, like some of them, I think like Clefable and Skarmory and the ones I feel indifferent about, they leaned into the lore, but it I don't know, to me it was, again, indifferent, but this one, it worked. I love Mega Extra. He's actually on my team. So definitely so good. Mega Malamar. This one to me, I actually think that I am indifferent about it. I don't think it's goated. I don't think it's amazing. I get where they were going with it. To me, it looks like almost like a suave Megamind kind of thing that they went for. I like that they gave it the big brain. I love that they leaned into it. Again, I like it. I don't think it's great, amazing. It's goated. I also don't hate it, right? Like I've never really liked Malamar anyways, right? So for me, it's kind of a take it or leave it here. I do like that they leaned into it. I know, again, I just said I like when they lean into it and it makes sense. And this one does, but I don't know. This is definitely, Malamar is definitely in between great and indifferent for me. So I think I'm going to give it great. I think I'm going to actually give it the benefit of the doubt. Bump it up because I do like it, right? Like it is great. Next up, we got Mega Howlucha. Again, another one of those very simple designs. I actually, though, I call me crazy. I'm going indifferent. I'm going indifferent with this one. Why? Because this is one of those, it leaned into it, it gave it its mask, and that's really it. I don't know. I feel like they could have done more, like gave it a different suit, made it stronger, gave it an extra pair of wings. I don't know. I feel like there's some more things they could have done with it. And I don't know what that could be. Like I said, I explained some, but I don't know what it is, and that's where I'm kind of indifferent. Like it's fine. It is here. It's okay. It's great. It's fine. Well, not great, obviously. It's fine. But that's where it goes. And next up, one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. I'm ranking still some, so that my all-time Pokemon ranking is going to come at some point. But for now, it's probably in my top 5. I'll have to double check, when I do it. But if you would ask me what's in my top 5, this would probably be in it. Mega Chandelure. This is one of those where I did not expect Chandelure to get a Mega, and you got a Mega, and you sit there and you go, what could they have done differently? I don't know, because the Chandelure, and you look at it, and it takes you a second, but I think it's goated. I really do. It's not just because I do love it too, but I think understanding that it's a Chandelier, right? And they made it into an even fancier chandelier. That works. I know there was lots of people who said they wish it completely changed into like a Lumiere, candelabra, into one of those. But I think that would have ruined it actually, because it's like I said, it's a chandelier, right? It's meant to have that simple over design, right? That classic medieval kind of design, and I like that. Next up is probably, I would say, absolutely the most forgettable Pokemon that got a Mega. 100%, hands down. I don't think anyone could have argued that this was the most forgettable Pokemon, and that is Mega Trompa. I guarantee you that there are people out there that when this came out, they're like, oh yeah, that's a Pokemon. I forgot about it. But you want to know something? I love its Mega. I actually think it is amazing. And I am so happy for probably the 2 or 3 Drampa fans out there that got this. You know, good for them. They got a Mega, let it be. And that's the thing I actually kind of love about it. Like if you look at here at some of the Pokemon that got Megas, like Scrafty, Phalanx, Drampa, Floette. I mean, I guess Floette kind of makes sense. But Venipede, Hawlucha, Pyroar, even like, you're like, why did they pick those? I don't know. Who cares? Love it. I'm glad that we're getting more Megas, right? Like, I'm glad that Pokemon are branching out to these odd ones, giving fan favorites, and giving these weird ones. I actually like this. Like I said, Drampas. It's neat. It's subtle. It's a bit over-designed, maybe. So it's not quite in the goated. Next up, we have definitely one that I think, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. That's Mega Barnacle. Barnacle. There we go. Absolutely, right? It's Mega Barnacle. I don't think he's bad. He might be bad. I actually have to put him in the bad. I think he's bad. I get what they did with it. In fact, when I saw this, and started streaming this, and I asked my chat, I'm like, wouldn't it be awesome? This one, I would love to see a Mega Doug Trio now that just has like 30 Digletts in it. I think that'd be hilarious. That's just 30 Digletts. Because that's what this reminds me of. I get where they're coming from. I get the design, but it's another forgettable Pokemon. Not as forgettable as Drampa, because most people, again, didn't like it. They're like, it's weird. I don't know what they could have done different. To me, it just feels like giving it more arms just makes it, more arms and eyes just makes it weird. I don't know. Maybe they add different coral to it, give it a different rock. I don't know. It's, I don't know. I definitely have to go bad. Next up, we got Mega Electros. I don't know if I said this, but I'm only rating, like I said, I did. I'm rating on Vanity only. Mega Electros, I love it. I love that. I do love, because this Pokemon, I think, really thrives off of its new abilities with the plus and the minus thing. I think it's so cool. I like Mega Electros. I'm actually giving it great. I don't think it's amazing. It's goated, because part of it, it's simple. They just gave it, 2 arms essentially, and more eyes with plus and minus. They could have done a little bit more with it. But it's so cool. Again, I loved seeing that this Mega came out, and I'm just like, it's so cool. I definitely think it's great. Next up, I'm adding ones that have been released, and I can't believe it's taken this long. Their mascot of Pokemon finally getting a Mega, and I've separated the 2 of them. I know he's not coming to the DLC, but I'm going anyways. Mega Raichu Y. I love that little guy. He's so cool. I think Mega Charizard Y actually is goated. This is what, like I said, see, I'm doing it now. Mega Raichu Y. It's simple. I love the little lightning bolt ear things. It fits into it. I love the power. I'm so excited. Obviously, again, I don't know too much about it because it hasn't been in the game yet. But once it's in the game, we'll figure that out, and it maybe will drop down. I doubt it, because I think it's goated. It's so freaking cool. And next up, we have Mega Charizard X. This one, I don't quite think, I think I have them backwards for most people want. I think this is amazing. I don't think it's goated. I like it. I like that it uses its tail splits into 2. Like, I love that they made it a Y and an X. I think that's neat. I think that's cool. That's a cool little homage to Pokemon X and Y. It might be leaning too much into it in this one, in my opinion. The Y I think the Y one works because it's just his ears, right? But the X, I don't know. Like, I think it might be leaning too much into it. So I think I'm going to give it that amazing category. Next up, I genuinely think this is going to be controversial. Zygarde, I was indifferent about. Take it or leave it. I think it was neat that it's a Pokemon that has 3 different, right? It has the dog form, it has the 10% form, the 50% form, the 100% form, right? The dog, the land snake and then the person. I never liked the person form. And this Mega, I actually do not like this Mega Zygarde. I really, really do not. It just gives it a cannon. It's just like, I don't know. This is one of those, I don't know if I could have, like, if again, my expectation was higher for it or not. I don't know. But that's where it's going to land. Like, I just don't get it. It's not for me. And that's fine. Definitely comment down below what you agree with, what you disagree with. Comment down below your favorite. Comment, like, you know, all that sort of stuff. And you want to see more of this, please like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Because I think I'm going to start I love ranking things, and I might start ranking more Pokemon stuff throughout in video format at some point. So that is this right now. Bye.